Welcome back, Guardians, to another Destiny video. In today's Destiny video, I want to make sure that you definitely buy this from Zer while he is here this weekend in the Reef. So let's go over and have a look-see. He's over here, and of course he has weapons and armors to sell. You've probably seen people do Zer locations for this weekend, but the thing I want to talk about right now is the hard lights. This, in my opinion, is a gun that you must have in this new meta since the weapon balance patch 2.5.0.2. Now, I know it's probably going to say, oh no, this didn't get touched, this weapon didn't get touched, blah, 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 because that's all that you ever seem to hear when you say that a weapon is good after the weapons balance patch. And I just want to say, just because a weapon didn't specifically get touched in any way, shape, or form, doesn't mean that it's not now in a better place in the meta due to other weapons being nerfed. So if you stick around to the end of this video for a couple of minutes, I will talk about this weapon, maybe show some clips, and one of the reasons why you should buy it. And I'm just going to say, fun. This weapon is incredibly fun. So let's have a look at its perks. You get a choice between accurized ballistics, we get CQB ballistics, and aggressive ballistics. I go with the CQB ballistics to get full max stability, which I feel is necessary for this gun. The perk over here, volatile light. Rounds fired from this weapon have no damage fall off, over penetrate targets, and ricochet off hard surfaces. So you don't get any drop off when you're at range in terms of damage. It will still do the same amount of damage from 10 feet away as it would from 1 foot away. Then you have over penetrate, so it'll go through that enemy and hit another one behind them, or it will ricochet off hard surfaces and bounce around. So while the exotic perk isn't the greatest perk in the world and could be seen as a waste of an exotic perk, it is not that bad really. And then you have a choice between quick draw and fitted stock, so increase the weapon stability to get that max stability. And then we have glass half full and spray and play. I go for glass half full because you have 40 bullets in a magazine, and it will increase the reload speed while it's empty, but I find most of the time I waste like 36 bullets and then reload myself anyway, so I go with glass half full to get that extra damage in the bottom half of the clip. It looks cool. It reminds me of a shark for some reason. I don't know why. It looks amazing. It's a cool ass gun. It's got great animations. It just is a fun gun to use. Now, is it the best weapon in the game? No, not even by a long shot, but it is definitely up there in terms of what it can do. I love this weapon, and I suppose that most people would love this weapon because the bullet has a bullet trail. You can see where those bullets are traveling, and unlike every other weapon in this game, when a bullet hits an enemy, you can physically and visually see that bullet hitting that enemy. And when you are drilling someone and you can see the bullet bouncing into them, it's the most satisfying feeling in the world, in my opinion. Is this gun going to be able to beat every gun in the game? No, not at all. There are a lot of hand cannons that will absolutely demolish you if that person is great with hand cannons. I've been using this and got destroyed by palindromes, IS Lunas from a decent medium range. But all in all, I feel like I have improved in terms of how many kills I get, my KD, just because I am enjoying using this weapon. And I think from Destiny now, we all want it to be a certain way. We all want something to drop. We all want some DLC. But I think most of us just want to have fun. Now, with auto rifles having a better place in the meta now, this weapon is great because it still does a significant amount of damage. It is a longer time to kill than most other weapons, but I feel like you're just on cloud 9 while using this weapon. I've been using this and feeling like I'm on a high. I've been happy. I've been excited. When I get killed by someone that seems unfair, I just laugh it off because I am using this weapon that I'm having so much fun with. So I would not engage with this weapon at close range. I would always carry a sidearm with me. I'm currently using the Wormwood. So if I get too close to someone and I don't feel like I can finish them with this weapon, I change to my Wormwood and just absolutely demolish them because the Wormwood is super overpowered. And most engagements I have with this hardlight are usually long range to medium range. I try to be a little bit cheeky and attack people from a range that you shouldn't be able to attack with. And that's what's fun, because when you do actually hit and kill someone from a large distance away, you're like, oh my god, how did I do that? One of the key things about this weapon is its stability. It's an auto rifle with maximum stability, and it just feels like that too. It fires like an absolute laser, so wherever you're pointing and aiming, it will hit that person where you're pointing and aiming. In-air accuracy has been increased for auto rifles, which is great because this weapon itself, again with the low stability, if you're in the air, you can actually still hit people while you're in the air a lot easier than you can with other weapons. So I feel all around this weapon has a better place in the meta. It's one of the most, if not the most fun gun I have ever used, and I'm going to be showcasing it a little bit later in a live commentary using mouse and keyboard, so check out that later on. But I just wanted to give you a heads up, guys. If you haven't got this weapon yet, make sure you go and buy it from Xur. If you forgot about this weapon, pull it out your vault, buy it back from the weapons kiosk, and just enjoy it because it is so much fun. If you got to the end of the video, hit the comments down below, tell me what you think of the hard light, and make sure you put oogity boogity in your comment so I know you got all the way here. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. It helps me out immensely and your support makes me happy inside. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I have been easynow and you guys have been awesome.